Hey guys, I am at Ghost Ranch near Abiquiu, New Mexico. Ghost Ranch is where Georgia O'Keeffe lived and painted a lot of her paintings. I am on the Chimney Rock Trail and you can see right behind me, Chimney Rock. The climb getting to this point was pretty steep and took the wind out of me, but it's beautiful here. Chimney Rock Trail is about 3 miles and takes about 1.5 to 2 hours for the average person, and climbs from 6,500 to 7,100 feet. It gives a great view of the Piedra Lumbre Basin. There's really no escaping the sun out here, so if you do this trail, bring lots of water and do it early in the morning. I highly recommend it. It's very beautiful out here. I'm about 3/4 of the way, and it's mostly uphill, not too bad of a climb, and downhill should be even easier. So I think they're calling it moderately challenging, but I think it's more moderate so far. Who knows? Right at the end it may get difficult. Oh yeah, now this is more moderately challenging. You may be wondering how Ghost Ranch got its name. In the late 1800s, famed cattle rustlers, the Archuleta brothers, would hide their stolen goods here. To keep people away, they spread the rumor that it was haunted by evil spirits. For this reason, the ranch became known as Rancho de los Brujos, Ranch of the Witches, and later, Ghost Ranch. I'm at the top, guys, and it was hard. I'm not used to these altitudes. Whew, and I haven't climbed like that in a while. I wish these colors would come through a little better on camera, because you can really see the colors that Georgia O'Keeffe saw when she painted this landscape. I am in awe. It's gorgeous here. What an amazing place. I love it here. Coming down was certainly much easier than going up. But I did it, guys. Bucket list trail.
Ghost Ranch is a popular retreat center. They have lodging for guests, including a small campground. With a $10 day pass, the public may spend the day here. This pass grants them access to the Welcome Center, hiking trails, and museums. Georgia O'Keeffe's summer home is located on the property, but requires a separate pass with advanced reservations. There are 2 museums on the property. The Paleontology Museum displays the skeletal dinosaur remains from a dig that took place in 1947. The Anthropology Museum has ancient artifacts dating back from the Paleo-Indian times, 10,000 years ago, and of the Puebloan ancestors. As you take the scenic drive to and from the ranch, there are some old structures worth exploring as you try to imagine what it must have been like to live during these times. Abiquiu Lake is only a short drive from Ghost Ranch and has a campground where I'm staying.
I've been on the road for 11 days now. Surfaces are getting dusty, laundry is piling up, repairs need to be made, and my fridge is starting to smell. I've been going non-stop since I left Florida, and today I'm taking a pause to do these much-needed chores and to just relax and reflect on all that I've seen so far. It's been incredible, and I know the best is yet to come. I love this life. I love the outdoors. I love that I feel stronger, healthier, and more independent with each day I'm out here. I feel so fortunate to have nabbed this campsite where I'm at right now. I'm camped out off of Abiquiu Lake at Riana Campground. I showed you a little sneak peek in my last video when I arrived here. I have the most amazing view of the Cerro Pedernal. That is a flat top mountain that Georgia O'Keeffe painted about 28 times, and her ashes are now spread atop of that mountain. I had so much fun yesterday at Ghost Ranch. That hike was amazing, and the museums were interesting. And just the overall place, which is a retreat center now, had a really good vibe to it. It's a good day. And then to come back here and to see this background, it's been nice. To the other direction, I have Abiquiu Lake and beautiful sunset in the afternoons. Lots of rabbits and birds and all kinds of squirrels and other varmints. This is why I'm on this trip, to experience nature up close. Well, I started to make macaroni salad outside and it started storming. The winds picked up. We haven't gotten any rain yet, but I've been seeing rain all in the distance from different directions out here. But the wind was so bad, I couldn't do anything. So I'm inside and I'm gonna try to make macaroni salad from inside the Jeep. I'm just gonna chop up a little bit of celery, scallions, cucumber, some tomato, and I think that's all I really have that I can put in it. I'm running out of groceries. And of course some mayo, the dressing. So I'll show you that in a bit. I managed to pick off a little bit of dill, not a lot. It was pretty far gone. That's all right. As hot as it's been, salads are really refreshing to me right now. I already made the macaroni earlier, so it's nice and cool. Won't wilt my veggies. It's raining. I think it's just gonna like be a quick little downpour and then move on, or come in spurts. It seems like that's what it's been doing here each afternoon. Somewhere here I have mayo. Ooh, I have bell pepper. I'm gonna add that. All right, I found it. I completely forgot I put it in a different jar when I put it in the fridge because I didn't need the whole jar. I figured save space, transfer it into a smaller jar. Now I gotta find the maple syrup. I did the same thing with that though. I know what jar that's in. Alright, I'm going to make a dressing. I'm just gonna mix a little bit of mayo. This is Follow Your Heart vegan mayonnaise. And I made a lot more pasta than I intended. Gonna mix that with a little bit of maple syrup. Not much, just, well, that was more than I wanted. And a squeeze of lemon juice. It's pretty out there when it's raining. since I didn't have a lot of dill, I think what I'm going to do is add some spices that wouldn't really go in this normally. How do you like my spice rack? Isn't that cool? It just hangs on a shelf, and what we did was we put a screw in there just to be safe, and then we made this little tab. Kevin made it for me to make sure it's not going to come open on the road. But because I didn't have a whole lot of room to carry a lot of spices, I just made mixes. And so depending on sort of the ethnic region that a dish might come from, I just made like a general spice that I can use, a spice mix that I can use. So I have Indian, a sweet spice, Mexican, Italian, Thai, Asian. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the Italian, I think, to this. And that has a little bit of, you know, your thyme, your marjoram, oregano, and basil. Ooh, that might be too much. It's gonna change the flavor profile, but I think it'll still be good. Paprika, onion, garlic, all kinds of stuff. I should do a video sometime just showing what is in each of these. One of them, the Thai, I purchased a mix that's really good from Mountain Rose Herbs. I'm gonna put a lid on this. It looks really good. Needs more green. The dill would have been good, but I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for a little while so the flavors can come together and it can chill. Should have room in there, I hope. And clean my messes up. So a lot of times what I do, I repurpose these Clorox wipes to use as washcloths because they dry out after they're used, and then I figure they're a soft cloth, I might as well reuse them. And then I wipe out all the food off the dishes before I wash them so that I don't end up with food in the gray water tank. Suds everything up, and then I'm going to rinse it off and dry it off. I'm trying not to waste too much water. I have a 7-gallon freshwater tank and a 7-gallon gray water tank, and it seems to be doing pretty well for me, but I do get pretty good pressure when I want it. I like these microfiber towels that I have under the dishes here. Those things dry so quick. So I hang my towel on the roll bar and it will dry within the hour, especially if I put a fan on it, which I have right here, and it is starting to get a little still in here. It's still raining. All right, so I'll be ready to eat here shortly. I'm just gonna let that chill for a little while. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Gosh, I wish the colors on that hike had come through better on camera because it was gorgeous. I just love this place, and I'll come back. I will be back here because I really wanted to see Georgia O'Keeffe's home, the home tour, and I didn't realize just how popular it was, and they were booked up into August, and it's July now. There's no way I could have. I got myself on a waiting list. No avail. No calls. Oh well. I will see you guys next time. From here, I am headed into Colorado. So it's gonna be exciting.